This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies against the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, even though his whiteout is coming off that big Heisman Trophy win, he has been in the facility getting extra reps in with his QB. He missed a couple of days of practices trying to go to New York, all the things that entails, but he has put in the time to make sure he is primed and ready for this game despite that Heisman win. We'll see if he's able to get out to a quick start and if he has that same chemistry with his QB that helped him win college football's biggest prize. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Lennox. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Caught behind the line. It's Green. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. The shotgun handoff here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
And the Hokies pick up enough for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Chris, you can just see the electricity. He is so good for a young back. Huge play right there. He's averaging over 5 yards per carry on the year, and this offense has just been transformed since he came in here as a freshman. Now this offense basically goes through him.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at him.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it and try to get the points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. So Virginia Tech is in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Ball handed to the running back. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Hokies looking to cash in this red zone trip. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Single back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for 6. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, I agree. He should have caught that ball, but boy, I give a lot of credit to that coverage. On 4th down, he just did not quit, and he made it a much more difficult catch than it originally looked like it was going to be. Now it's a 4th down stop and a huge momentum.
He's got breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The 40. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, South Carolina. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass not complete. I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Clark. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Harbor. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, he's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down. I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, he's in the clear now. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. And the Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They go to the air to reach the end zone. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Timeout call by the Hokies as their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. He gets the first. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Here comes the pressure. They're going to scramble now. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. The back's got it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side with the catch. It's Reynolds. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. We understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football, whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game. He's going to impact the game, and this is a nice, solid game, really an explosive play on the outside.
And the pressure's on. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, There's really nothing the defense can do.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, a play like this comes down to preparation. We know this corner can cover down the field, but here he's prepared for this look. When he sees that motion, he knows that they love that little touch pass, and he's in the backfield for a stop. Physical and aggressive at the tackle point. Great job on the outside.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wide open downfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. The Gamecocks are on the move here. To the air, it's Sellers. Short pass finds the tight end. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35, though.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Chewing clock with the running game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Trying to run it. It's Clark. He's going to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lane.
And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. And the Hokies come to the line to run the hurry up.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of
testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Good enough for the first down to the 37.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his man. It's Barber. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Makes the catch. It's Clark. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on. Another score as this offense continues to execute at a really high level. Look, they were expected to win this game, but coming off the layoff, Joe, we wonder, were they capable of this kind of execution? They've answered that question.
They've answered it emphatically. And, Chris, this is always the talking point. It's about the rust of the layoff. This is the conversation now surrounding this new playoff format, the expanded playoff format. How well will the higher seeds handle the break? This group has handled it incredibly well. The execution have been off the charts, and here a nice, comfortable lead after that touchdown. This group has handled it so well.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him right at the 24. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. Oh, look out, he's got open space. And he's brought down out at the 46. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He's in the... And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He breaks away for the touchdown.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.